What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is yet another vlog on the channel. Today we are heading to the Legoland Windsor Resort. So today we're going to head back there, check out all the latest updates within the park, and also head to pretty much nearly every area to see what's changed and anything new that's happened over the course of the last time we went there, which was in May 2025. And I know that Legoland have got a summer event happening right now, so we're going to go check that out as well. But yeah. Hope you all enjoy today's video. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for any more content just like this, and I'll see you all when I'm at the park. Right, so as you can see while we're entering the park, you can see something very far off in the distance, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. And this is going to be the brand new entrance portal to the park. So yeah, we'll take a look at that in the next clip. Right, so last time I came to the park, this part of the park wasn't open, unfortunately, but now we finally know what it is, and this is now home to the Lego inside its clubhouse. So this has always been like a Lego building dedicated area, but yeah, you can see here, sometimes it says that the park is open, sometimes it's not. So we're going to take a look down at Viking River Splash now, and I'll try and get you guys some clips over the fence as well, and of course there's quite some cool fast shots as well from this area as well. So let's take a look at Viking River Splash now, and I'll see you all in the next clip with some clips and some shots of Viking River Splash's current state at the moment. So you can see here pretty much, if not most, pretty much all of the water has been drained from this area. Still see all the signage and everything else is still up in this area. So this area is one of the things that is still up in the air, still hasn't had confirmation about what we're going to have next in this area, or what we could see in this area. But I'd really like to see if Legoland would eventually have one of their first ever inverted coasters here, which would be really good for the park. I get that they're like a part, a bit like Chessington, but it'd be really cool to see what they could do in the future if they were to have an inversion coaster. But yeah, this land here could be turned into something really, really good. Of course, this hasn't been opened, or Viking River Splash hasn't been opened since the end of 2023. So could we see a complete overhaul of this area, or is it just going to stay like this for a little bit longer? Right, here is a look over the fence, if I'm able to reach over it. So I'm not too sure what you guys saw from there. Apologies as well if there's a bit of water on the lens because it's raining. Last time when I went to my last theme park trip, which was of course Chessington at World of Adventures, it was a bit rainy there. Here is another view as well, the queue. So you can see there's not much action happening here at the moment. Like I say, this area has been shut since the end of 2023, so 2 years it's been since this area has had any like rise down here. And here's another view of it here. So it is all drained out still, so I don't know what's happening with this. It'd be very interesting to see what happens in the future though. One thing I've just noticed walking down this path, which is really good to see, Legoland do have their Brick or Treat event this year once again. So I'm really, really happy to see that they brought it back, which is running from the 4th of October all the way through to the 1st of November. So it'll be really interesting to see how that is, because of course we haven't had any Halloween event or any events like at the parks this year, but of course they're like the most hyped events of the year. So now I'm going to head to our first ride of the day, and I'll see you all in the next clip for our first ride of the day. Right, so we are entering Knight's Kingdom for our first ride of the day, which is going to be the Dragon. This is the steel coaster that opened back at the park in 1998. We're going to head on to the Dragon now, and I'll get you guys some off-ride footage of it in the next couple of clips. So I'll see you after I come off. So unfortunately we weren't able to have our ride on the Dragon though. I don't know if you guys can see it, but from here, the lift hill, the second lift hill, the train is getting evac now currently as I speak. So don't know what's happened there, but the ride is just breaking down though, unfortunately. But we're going to try and head to another ride now and see if we can try our luck on another ride. Hopefully we can get on something, but you guys will probably see in the next clip what ride we get on. So I'll see you when we're there.
So just walking up through Heart Lake City, if you guys can see, there is a lot of construction happening here for the new event that's happening very, very soon. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens with the summer entertainment that Legoland have got for the summer. So we'll have to wait and see what this is in the future. So I might come back here in August this year to check out what's happened. But yeah, we're gonna head to our next ride of the day now. So since the last time I came, the Legoland Express was open, but it's now shut again. So I'm not too sure what's happened here after its massive overhaul and massive redo. So I'm not too sure what's happened here. But this area here was what was the Lego Festival event that happened earlier this year. And you can still see some of this here, which is the set for the new show that's happening very, very soon, from tomorrow, I think, as of the 1st of August, all the way through until the 31st of August. So this will be very interesting to see what this is and what it looks like when it's all done. Right, so we're going to try and get on our first ride of the day, and that is going to be Lego Deep Sea Adventure. This is the Macri submarine ride, also known as Atlantis before. So we're going to head on to Deep Sea Adventure, and I'll get you guys some clips of the ride and get you a bit of a POV of it. And it says currently it's advertised at 20 minutes, so not too bad for it, and I don't know if the extended queue is open. We're going to head into Deep Sea Adventure, and I'll see you all when we come off. Right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that clip of the deep sea adventure ride itself. It started to rain again now, so it's been a very, very on and off day here at Legoland here in Windsor. Of course, the weather's not going to be as nice as what it would be usually here in the UK, as we've had a couple of rainy days here and there. But we're going to try and head to our next ride of the day now. That was our first ride of the day, to be fair, deep sea adventure. Our first ride we got here at the park at around 11 o'clock, or just after 11, and it is now around 12:30 now. So we are going to try and head on one more ride before we head to a couple of the indoor rides. So I'll see you all in the next clip for our next ride of the day. Right, so our next ride of the day, we're going to try and re-attempt to get on the Dragon now. So hopefully we can get on it. As it looks, as you can see, the clouds are very dark here. I don't know if there's a storm or anything on the way, but hopefully we're able to get on the Dragon before we head on to the indoor rides, or more of them, of course, with Ninjago and Laser Raiders potentially. We're going to head now onto the Dragon, and I'll see you all after we come off. Right, so we just came off a really good ride there on the Dragon located in Knight's Kingdom. It was a good ride on there, was a bit janky here and there, but of course it is a bit of an older ride, so it's a bit expected though. Hopefully in the future they'll be able to retrack this ride, but the manufacturer that done this have gone bust, so I don't know if they'll be able to retrack this ever again. But yeah, we're going to head to our next ride of the day now, and I'll see you all in the next bit for that. So our next ride of the day is going to be Minifigure Speedway. This is the Sierra Boomerang that opened back at the park last year. So we're going to head on to Minifigure Speedway. I'll get you guys some off-ride footage of it in the next couple of the clips. So I'll see you when I come off. Right, so I've just come off a really, really good ride there on Minifigure Speedway. I was on the Legend side this time on row 5, and it was really smooth, to be fair. Although it was a bit rainy here and there, it's quite a smooth ride, to be fair. We're going to head to our next ride of the day now, and I'll see you all in the next clip for our next ride of the day here at Legoland. Right, so over here at where Skyride used to be, we've got a bit of a decoration around here now. So potentially we are rumoured to have something new here, maybe. Not too sure what this means, but we could get something new. There's been a couple of new minifigures added just there. But very, very interesting to see if we do get anything here very, very soon. If we were to get a very new, like, monorail kind of thing, transportation ride, just to go around the park, have a look around, a bit like Old Towers have their Skyrider located over 3 stations over the park. Could we see this happen at Legoland? It'd be a very good improvement, but I'm not too sure what's happening with Skyride at the moment, but maybe we could see something, who knows. Right, so before we head to our next ride of the day, we're going to take a little look through Miniland. As the last time I came was, of course, in May 2025. If you guys haven't checked that vlog out, make sure to check that one out. We're going to have a look at Miniland, see if there's any improvements that have been done, but we'll just have a general look around at Miniland. So yeah, these next couple of clips are going to be dedicated to Miniland. So I hope you all enjoyed this little segment dedicated to Miniland. Right, so I think we may have the DLR coming back here. You can see that some of the track is still not in place, but some of these buildings are very, very new, which is really good to see that they're taking a lot of care into Miniland, as this here is probably one of the highlight parts of Legoland, coming here to look at Miniland. Yeah, here we are then. This is London, so you can probably see loads of famous landmarks here. So I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of this segment. So I'm not too sure if you guys can see this, but Legoland have now started advertising their Brick or Treat event, which starts from the 4th of October to the 1st November. I think I said it earlier in this vlog, but yeah, that's when the Brick or Treat event is starting, which is really, really good to see. As you guys can see here, these are some bits of Miniland you don't really see, in a way, I guess. Like how the stuff looks under the water. So you can see here loads and loads of cables and loads of different things that operate these boats here to make them move around, which I think is really, really cool. And of course, Miniland has been around probably since the park has started, so it holds a lot of history at the park. So I can understand why also they want to maintain this area of the park as well. But yeah, we're going to now head to our next attraction of the day, or ride I should say. So I'll see you all in the next clip for our next ride of the day. Right, so our next ride of the day is going to be Laser Raiders, as it's really, really pouring it down here at Legoland. So we're going to head on to Laser Raiders, which is a bit like Toon Blast at Chessington. So we're going to head on it now. I'll try and get you guys a POV of it in the next couple of clips. So I'll see you when we're there. Right, so we had a really good ride there on Laser Raiders. I hope you guys enjoyed that POV of it. It is a very lengthy ride in a way. The queue wise it is, but the ride itself's not very long at all. We're going to head to our next ride of the day now, and I'll see you all in the next clip for our next ride of the day. While walking down to our next ride of the day, they finally got the fountains working at Legoland now, which is really good to see, because I think last time I came they weren't working, so it's good to see that they've got it working once again. We'll head to our next ride of the day now, as I said, and probably it may be a Fairy Tale Brook, but I'm not too sure. So I'll see you in the next clip for the next ride of the day. Right, so our next ride of the day is going to be Minifigure Speedway. We're going to head it on for the second time now on this ride, so hopefully it's going to be a lot better now. We'll have to wait and see weather-wise, but you can see just ahead of me here that the old stage that used to be here at Duplo Valley has got loads of work happening to it now, or has since the last time I came, which was back in May. So not too sure what's happening with this, because this stage hasn't really had much going on with it, of course with Merlin's cuts here and there, but I'm not too sure if you guys can see anything around there, but it just doesn't really look like there's much happening to this area. But it does say on the sign on this fence here that something awesome is coming, so not too sure of what's happening there. That'd be nice to see what happens there. So this is a view of it now, so not too sure what you guys can see through there, but that's as much as I can get for what's happened to this. So we're going to head back onto Minifigure Speedway. You can see just off into the distance there, so we're going to head on to that now, and I'll see you all some off-ride footage of it once again. Right, so I just came off of a very smooth front row ride on Minifigure Speedway. I was on the All-Star side this time, and to be fair, it's really smooth, this coaster. Even though it's only been open for about a year now, still very smooth and still going strong. But yeah, we're gonna head to our next ride of the day, and I'll see you all in the next clip for our next ride. So our next ride of the day is going to be Ninjago the ride. This is a dark ride, of course. I won't be able to show you guys any on-ride or off-ride footage of it, but I'll come off of the ride in the next clip, and you'll probably see what my next ride will probably be if there's enough time, because this is only advertised at 15 minutes. It should be a pretty short queue, should be on it quite quick. So yeah, I'll see you after I come off of Ninjago the ride. Right, so we had a really good ride there on Ninjago the ride. We only had to wait about 5 minutes in the end, whereas the queue was advertised at 15 minutes. So the operations now are getting a lot better here. As in the morning it weren't the best, but they've gotten a lot better now. So we're going to try and head to one more ride now before the end of the day. Here, it's about 10 to 5 now. I'm going to try and get one more ride, but you guys will see what happens in the next couple of clips. Right, so we are going to end with one final ride on Minifigure Speedway to end off our day here at Legoland. So we're going to head on it now. I won't put any off-ride footage on because we've been doing it so many times already. But I will see you guys after we come off of Minifigure Speedway. Right, so we've just had our final ride of the day, and it ended off with Minifigure Speedway. It was a really good ride. I had fourth row this time. It was fairly smooth as well, as always. It was a really good ride. So we're now going to head out of the park now, probably head to the shop. Not too sure if I'll get you guys some clips of it, but I'll see you all for that in the next clip. Right then guys, I am back home now after an amazing day at Legoland. I did go to the shop in the end, and the thing that I got was this really cool succulent Lego set just here. I'll turn the box around just there, and this is the set that I got from the shop. So it looks really, really cool. But yeah, as I said, it was a really good day at the park. Got on so many different rides, such as Minifigure Speedway, the Dragon, Laser Raiders, Ninjago, and so much more. But yeah, it was such a good day. But yeah, that there pretty much wraps up yet another video on the channel from Legoland Windsor. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for any more content just like this. And I'll see you all for the next video on the channel.